Remaking one of the greatest stealth games of all time is a dangerous mission. Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater is a classic so beloved that the wrong move could have sunk Konami's comeback before it started. Enter Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Built in Unreal Engine 5, Delta is a faithful ground-up remake of Snake Eater, and critics are split on whether that faithfulness is its greatest strength or its biggest limitation. Eurogamer's Conor Makar called it a classic restored, its brushstrokes still visible, its spirit intact. He praised how all the wild Kojima details remain. Blowing up food storerooms so guards eat poisonous frogs, sniping the end early, or letting him die of old age. For him, the joy was in rediscovering those untouched intricacies that made Snake Eater special, now dressed up in a lush new engine. His only concern? The new control scheme makes some boss fights a little too easy. But since the original setup is still an option, purists don't lose anything. IGN's Michael Hyam struck a similar note. He applauded the stunning visuals and called the old-school stealth gameplay oddly refreshing in a time where Splinter Cell and Thief are gone. But he also warned that Delta's strict adherence means some of the smaller-scale design shows its age. Guards feel sparse, boss fights like the fear and the pain still drag, and the campy tone sometimes feels awkward when rendered in photorealistic detail. Still, he said the emotional highs of Snake Eater's story hit just as hard as ever, especially the legendary finale between Snake and the boss. PC Gamer's Rich Stanton was a little more conflicted. He admitted that early on the remake felt too small, too cautious. But as the game opened up, he rediscovered the playful freedom of Snake Eater, throwing snakes at guards, wearing crocodile hats, and laughing at its absurdity. His verdict? Delta as the most important question. Can Konami still make a Great Gear game? The answer was yes, though he wished Konami had been bolder, instead of sticking so tightly to the script. He also flagged some performance issues, frame drops, and even hard crashes, but still gave it an 87. Across the board, critics agree Delta is stunning, faithful, and respectful to Kojima's vision. But the debate is whether Konami should have gone further. Eurogamer admired the restraint, IGN noted the lack of modernization in certain areas, and PC Gamer wished for more ambition. So here's the core tension. Delta is the definitive way to re-experience Snake Eater, but maybe not the definitive remake it could have been. If Resident Evil 4's remake boldly reinvented, Snake Eater sticks to preservation. Depending on what you want, that's either a triumph or a disappointment. For me, I think Konami made the safest call possible, and maybe that was smart. After years of silence and doubt around the franchise, Delta proves they can still deliver. The bigger question, is this a bridge to new Metal Gear or just a one-off museum piece? If this kind of no BS review breakdown helps cut through the hype, hit subscribe, we've got plenty more like it. And now the real question for you, should Konami have gone bold and reimagined Snake Eater, or was faithful preservation the only right call?